through this one more time and kind of a little more detail. So we're here. Again, we go for the armbar, the S-mount armbar. Start to pull this arm, extend, S-mount, left foot, toe active here. If I can get the arm that I'm attacking underneath, okay, then I'm good shape to hit the armbar because of the defense is weak for him. If the arm that I'm attacking is on top here, okay, and he's locking, instead of sitting back for the armbar here, you've got some options. I either hit the switch, and these are all back and forth. I can go from A, B to C, and go back and forth. So don't think about it as you know, if you miss this, you can't come back to this later. I just shoot through this gap, and I come here. Okay, and I've got both his wrists. We're gonna go to the chest position, lift, rotate, S-mount to the other side, and the arm that I'm attacking is underneath, so I have the armbar. If I want to attack the same side arm that I've been attacking here, we're gonna shoot through this gap, and then reshoot through this gap. Okay? So you guys, some of you are gonna realize that it's not that easy to get this through and then isolate this arm out here. Okay? But once you do isolate and you've got that wrist kind of, his forearm on your rib cage, this is how, look how I kind of rotate him up. So I can grab here and pick him up. So the more sideways I can get him, the easier it is for me to get to the omoplata, and I can keep everything tight here. Okay? So I'm controlling my knee and moving my butt to the outside for the shoulder lock. Okay? This is blocked here for the wrist lock, so I just reach back, just put my hand on my hip bone or tailbone, and then just roll it up, and you'll find that wrist for the wrist lock. Okay? For the omoplata, all you're gonna do is put my hand down, kick my leg straight back, open my knee up, like knee on belly, slide this down to my ankle, and then just step over his head. And immediately I'm moving away to make sure that hand's not on the sternum, so I can get him flat to finish. So during this entire thing, you guys are gonna find that, like I said, it's not that easy to isolate that arm in that kind of smashing mode here, where I'm going here and here. I'm having a hard time isolating this arm, okay? If this is the case, all you need to do is just bail out, wrist control, and then hit the switch. So you can go back and forth to any of those attacks, from option A to B to C to keep working. So if you're having a hard time, just hit the switch again. You don't have to continue with that position. Are there any other questions from there? Issues? All right. Let's get a quick drink of water. We come back, we'll start rolling. All right, so when you guys are doing jiu-jitsu, so a couple different mindsets, and some of you guys will like a certain version, but the one thing is if I want to be like a kind of playing A, playing B, playing C type of jiu-jitsu where I'm bailing out, I've got like a next order of things. So for example, I go for this armbar, I'm losing it, and then I have another option, and another option, another option. Some people like to play that kind of style. Usually smaller people will play that. Guys that like to crush, being very stubborn, and you'll see a lot of world champions in that mentality is, I'm gonna armbar this arm, and no matter what happens, I'm gonna armbar this arm. Doesn't matter how he defends, I'm gonna get to this arm. So you guys, if you can, some people are gonna be already more in mode A, and some people are gonna be more in mode B. The more that you can play both A and B, the more dangerous you're gonna become, because the guy defending is not gonna know if the pressure that you're kind of driving forward is to set up mode A, or if it is just to keep grinding out until you get it. So if you are more of like a B, for example, Bill would be kind of a grinder, just going for that same attack, because he's got the body to be able to do it. And some other people, like Brandon's more of an A. He's moving around, looking for the next step. So here, we're gonna go over the same thing. So we go here, bang, bang, and then we go into this position. The arm that I'm attacking is now on top. Okay, so I'm already thinking, I can attack this arm, but this guy's defense just got a little bit better. Okay, so if I wanna keep attacking, what we're gonna do here is, again, we're gonna swim underneath this near side arm and this arm. And I'm keeping the pressure off right now, but I'm gonna go underneath and come. Okay, and we just went over this a second ago. From here, we're gonna sit and switch the S mount, lean forward. The armbar that we're attacking is on the bottom. I can throw this over to finish the armbar here. Okay, so we've done that before. So you guys can do that. If you wanna continue to attack this arm, okay, you wanna go mode B, I'm gonna snap this arm. There's a bounty on this arm that I want. So here, boom, boom, he starts to defend. Okay, I pull this up and he's in defense mode. Instead of going back for the armbar, committing to this when he's defended, what you're gonna do is, I slide my left hand in like I'm going for the armbar. I can reach deep here on my opposite thigh. My right hand here, the hand that I base, I'm gonna shoot through the gap again here. I can use my left hand and my back. That's why I like to go deep and kind of rest my body so I can lift with my torso versus here. Okay, so here, I'm gonna get a little clearance and then I shoot my other hand as deep as I can until my elbow goes through. That's when I'm gonna go ahead and just cycle this all the way out. Okay, so now if you look, even though this arm is on top, this arm is gonna be, his wrist is gonna be resting on my hip. Okay, I've got everything squeezed in here. So now I can attack this arm comfortably again without having to worry about the armbar, even though it's on top. Okay. So again, the motion's gonna be, I shoot through the gap, okay, and I'm gonna use my elbow to rotate it out. Okay. Once I get here, I can't have my posture up here because he's just gonna whip and lock it right back again. So as soon as I do this work, I'm resting my rib cage on his forearm and my thigh here. Okay. Now we can continue for the armbar. So here, the side armbar or from the top, throw this over the top, sit back and finish. One more time. Okay. We're here. Switch hands, drive this through. Okay. So now in this position, if you want to start becoming a little bit more of mode A versus mode B where I'm attacking this arm, we can start changing it up. Okay, I'm gonna put this foot on the floor, okay, and as I do, I'm gonna take my hand and reach the outside of my knee. So here, and reach the outside of my knee here. Okay? So I'm kind of sitting on my knee and my foot flat. Okay? Keeping everything pinched in, locking the outside of my knee, and just think about rotating my butt off to the side. Okay, and you can get like a kimura or a key lock position with your knees. Okay? If you want to take the wrist lock position, if you keep this tight, I'm just going to reach back. Again, I'm resting my rib cage on his forearm. Just reach back, and you're going to be able to just hook his wrist. And it's always going to be there. Just reach back with your forearm. The flat part of your forearm. Here, even without looking, it's going to be right here. And I have this arm, when I cup here, this is going to make sure that his arm doesn't move this way so I can get the wrist lock tight. Okay? And then if I need to bail out, because the guy's not going to sit here, obviously, he's going to start moving around, I can kick this left leg straight back, okay, like a mule kick it straight back, and then open my knee up, okay, and then this leg will come over to the other side of his head. So the hand that was grabbing the knee, I can shift out, and then just shift out, get him flat, and then now you can finish the omoplata position. So you went from mode B, just attacking this arm even though he's defending, to mode A, being able to switch. Okay, so we're here, attacking the arm, bang, he starts, okay. The arm that I'm attacking is on top. I'm having a hard time attacking this arm bar. Switch, here, move, slide this through. I'm gonna isolate. We can go back into the arm bar here. If you wanna start switching to other attacks, maybe his elbow is coming out or something, put this foot flat and kind of sit on his chest here. Move. Nice and tight, rotate. You can still get the straight arm bar here too. Wrist lock, keeping the frame right here to wrist lock, okay, or I kick my left leg straight back, open up the knee, slide this down, and over the top. And just keep shrimping out to get him flat, and sit up and finish. Okay. Let's give those a shot. 1, 2, 3.